Hey there, Uncle Jeet. It's Hard Dave sending you a message all the way from Puerto Vallarta. Well, we never did make it down here together, but there's still time, so I'm waiting for you. Anyways, I know this message is supposed to be brief and supposed to just answer a couple of questions, but there's so many things I'd like to say to you, and there's so many memories I have of being with you, the things we did together, the good times we had, and the things I've learned from you. So I'm gonna have to rush through them to give you a few examples of those things. My first memories was Caimon's Boys Club, where I couldn't believe what a great ping pong player you were, and actually you wouldn't let us forget how great of a ping pong player you were. But as everybody knows, you're a natural born athlete, the best in the world, next to Muhammad Ali. But those are my first memories. We used to have a lot of fun going down there as kids, me and Black Pete and Darcy and all the kids. And you were there kind of keeping an eye on us. So that's what I remember at the beginning. Then there was the times when you started dating Annie Rita, and we'd be over at Mama's house and your house and sitting downstairs and watching TV, and you'd send me and Black Pete to the store to get Cokes all the time. I don't know why, but you always wanted us to go get Cokes, but who knows what you were doing when we were gone. Anyways. And then, of course, there were the times that we went to the El Dorado or the Biltmore, and you actually did have your Dr. Black's black bag with you, and I remember you going up to the bar and coming back, and 2 minutes later, you'd be paged, calling Dr. Black, and you get up like you're so important and go to the bar and pick up the phone and come back and tell everybody at the table that you had an emergency, you had to leave, and that was it. So I remember that for sure, Dr. Black. And of course, there were the Blackens. They were great. Man, I loved them. And we were lucky enough that you would let Darcy and me help you to put them on, and our reward would be that we get to go with the team to San Francisco every year. And what a time that was. Boy, hanging out with the Gold Digger and with Connie and Carol, and spending every day with them. And then we'd all go down to Carmel by the sea, and it was just amazing. Great times, great memories. Well, the two memories that I think really stand out in my mind was the time that it was Chuck's Stag, and you and I went downtown to pick up some entertainment, and we were stopped at the red light, and there was a cop car in front of us, and we were talking and laughing with the people in the back seat, and the light changed green, and the cop started taking off, and I turned around, started going, and all of a sudden, boom, hit the back of him because he put the brakes on. Put on the lights, came out, asked us what the hell we were doing, and we all had beers and entertainment, and somehow we talked our way out of it. But it was a great memory, and the stag was a great stag. And of course, there were the times of Vegas. The time we were with Annie Pudgy and Annie Dolly, and me and you took off and ended up in some little dive bar where there was a whole bunch of sailors in their white sailor suits, and all of a sudden you were their buddy. And I sat there and I was talking to somebody, and all of a sudden, boom, you were gone and the sailors were gone. And you showed up like 7:30 the next morning with a sailor hat on. Anyways, makes me think of the YMCA song. So the other question was the two most important things, or one most important thing that I learned from you, but there are two. The first one was how to throw a bottle of Crown Royal up in the air and have it flip around 3 times, and then boom, grab it just before it hit the ground. That became a Christmas tradition, and you never dropped one. That was a great lesson. Thank you. The other lesson that I really learned from you was how to respect and care for your parents. You took care of Mama for many, many years, and I learned how to take care of my parents from you. So I really appreciate that lesson. It's very important. And finally, I want to end this video by saying how much I want to thank you for always being there as an uncle and as a friend, and how you, Annie Rita, Joel, and Vicky sacrificed your privacy and your time for many years to take care of the family coming over, unexpected, not just at Christmas, but other times, and treating us like family. It meant a lot. I love you, Uncle Jeet. I miss you, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great birthday, and come on down. I'm waiting for you. Take care. There's one more thing. I know that it said that don't be the last one to submit your video. Well, I can't break tradition. I was always the last one to show up at the Christmas party, but I showed up. And it became a tradition. I had to be the last one. So hopefully, I'll be the last one to submit this video. Take care, Uncle Jeet. Have a great birthday.